What's up, guys? I just wanted to speak about something that's just came to me. Um, I'm a live musician, and I think a lot of times, live musicians, creators, artists, especially, or anyone in any field, we always think of the competition as like something like a what do you call that? An arm wrestle. That's what that's called, an arm wrestle, right? So you have like one artist or one other thing, and they're wrestling each other, and whoever wins, and it's death to the other person and their business and their creative pursuits and stuff like that, right? Competition. That's how we generally think of it, as an arm wrestle, and I don't think it is an arm wrestle at all. And I've been looking at some different stuff, and it turns out, like, way back in the day when Star Trek with Captain Kirk originally came out, it came out, and then after a while it was canceled. But then the competing studio said, "Uh-oh, like they've got Star Trek, and they've like kind of created this zone, right?" And so what they did was they came out with Star Wars. And then the people who had originally done Star Trek said, "Uh-oh, Star Wars was a huge smash success. We canceled Star Trek. Oh, we don't have anything to like compete with this. We better bring back Star Trek." So then they did like the Star Trek, the original series movies, and then that it went on and on and on, and we had Star Trek: The Next Generation with Picard, which is the best, totally the best. So think about it, like Star Trek and Star Wars in many ways would not have existed as much as they did without each other. And they're the biggest competitors, right? I think DC and Marvel um, have a lot of that same story. Like, just look in recent years, like the Avengers movies came out, they built up to it, came out, and now we've got Batman v Superman and the whole Justice League thing. And I feel like that's creating this space and creating this demand. They're creating the demand for themselves, but also for each other. So it's like Marvel was hoping Batman v Superman was good. They were hoping that would be the case, so that it would, be like it's still a sweet spot, right? I think as artists, or anything, I think as artists, live musicians, whatever, we can think of it in the same terms. As, yeah, sometimes you audition and you get the part and someone else doesn't. Well, let's say you audition to play in a club, right? You play in a club on 8th Street, whatever city you're in, 8th Street Club, Shazam, right? And you get it over this other person, and you're playing the club like once a week, and it's becoming this big thing. People are starting to come, like you're really good. Now the other person is like, "Man, I competed for that spot and I didn't get it, and if only I'd gotten it, then I would be in this place, blah, 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 blah. I could be like him, blah, blah, him or her." And then what happens is some other club on 7th Street says, "Hey, 8th Street Club is killing it. 7th Street Club, we need live music too." So they have an audition. Then the guy who didn't get the 8th Street Club gets the 7th Street Club, and then it turns out to be an even better gig. And then the 8th Street Club is like, "Yo, we got to add more. We got to make it a bigger show because now we've got this thing, right? We built this expectation, not just us and not just the 8th Street Club, but the whole deal." And so it's like this symbiotic relationship. It is not an arm wrestle. I don't see anything as an arm wrestle in life. I really don't. So, yeah, that's just my thoughts. I think that we can consider all of our competitors. When they do well, we do well. We're building space. We're building creative, artistic space. Cool. That's my thoughts.